The wind is whipping today here in central Alabama. Whipping, and I want to plant in that garden spot, but we've got a freeze coming Wednesday, and after that, we're good to plant, so let's give you guys an update. What are you doing laid up in my bed? Buster Brown. Buster. Are you the sheriff? Are you on patrol? Are you on patrol, baby? Don't arrest me, sheriff. This is Buster. We're gonna do a critter review today. Yeah, all our little animals. Yeah, tell everybody hello. All right, guys, these are the chicks that y'all hatched with me. And you can see silkies, oh my goodness. You can see the colored egg layers, mostly silkies. They are doing beautiful, and they are 2 weeks old. So we've got wing feathers, tail feathers. Look at that silky. We're doing good, guys. They're under a heat lamp, but they're in a garage covered, but they are not under the brooder lamp. I moved them out after 1 week. So here we are, and everybody's doing great. Miss Minnie is sitting on those eggs that I put up under. I left it at 3. She's doing good. Hey, quackers. Pretty girls. Hey y'all, welcome back to Homestead Ranch. So let's talk grow bags. I know it's windy. I'm trying to talk really loud so you guys can hear. So 2 days ago, I planted lettuce in all of these. These are 5-gallon grow bags, and they've been out in the elements for at least 2 years. They are filled with chicken manure and compost. I top the tops off with potting mix or seed starting mix. I planted lettuce in these, and guys, I want you to see this. 2 days ago. So what can you grow in a grow bag? You can definitely grow lettuce without any trouble. It's shallow, there's no roots. You can harvest, you can do succession harvesting off of this. You can elevate these if you have, back trouble, need to prop them up on something. I am all for the grow bags. I believe the cheapest that you can get off of Amazon, it would end up being like $1.60. If you have Prime, it's free shipping. That is comparable to growing in like mop buckets that I've shown you from Dollar Tree before. It's a little bit more expensive. I do think that these will probably give way. They're just a heavy felt. I don't know how long though, but it's definitely been, worth the 10, 12 bucks that I spent 2 years ago to have these. But lettuce, greens, anything that is very shallow you could grow. You could grow radishes, you could grow, I truly think you could grow carrots in here because these are actually deep. They're very deep. I mean, they're pushing, what, a foot? So, if not a foot, yeah. So, guys, grow bags, you can definitely grow in. Tomatoes, I probably would not. That's me personally. They need a huge amount of space. If I did, it wouldn't be a 5-gallon. I would do at least a 10-gallon. Peppers would grow in these, for sure. Banana pepper, that would grow. A jalapeno, that would grow in these. Again, carrots, beets, maybe, if they're thinned out. I'm trying to think what else, guys. Kale, but you would have to thin it out. It would have to be like 1 plant per container if you want a huge kale plant. Bush beans would grow in these. Field peas, but you're not going to have a huge harvest. It's going to be to have a few in a bag and say, hey, I planted that. Or to let a kid see how they, would grow. Or for yourself to experiment. I'm trying to think what else, guys. Squash would not grow in a 5-gallon for sure. Zucchini would not. Watermelon would not. But the bigger sizes, yeah. So I was all against the grow bags, and now I'm all for the grow bags because I think it's just great. And it's so shallow. I need to get that little weed out. It's so shallow, and I just planted it thick because I didn't know if it would come up or not. But throughout the day today, and then this one's starting as well. I've got lettuce here. The purple's from a redbud tree. But anyways, guys, I am totally all for the grow bags. The more that you fill these up, the more that they take on their shape. The less that's in them, they start to shrink like that. So if you had no money to buy potting mix, what I would do is use topsoil. You can dig it out from up under leaves. I would use that. I actually would use leaves. You could use pine cones. I've got pine cones in here for free. Fill it up with heavy things on the bottom like hugelkultur. I would do that. The heavy things on the bottom, then I would do leaves, mulch, and then even vegetable scraps. You can actively compost in these things. You can put earthworms in there. Last year I did, and there's manure of any kind, cow manure, well, of any kind that we normally use for gardens, like cow manure, chicken manure, rabbit manure, duck, you could use that. Then I would top the top off with potting. Alright guys, I'm all for grow bags, but my favorite thing, if you grow in a grow bag, definitely be lettuce. Stay safe out there. See you next time on Farming Homestead. So here's the puppies, all 10 with Miss Belle. She's doing so good. Look at those babies. This is a little girl. I know. She has been the best mother. We've just let her be. And she has done wonderful. Everybody wanted an update. So if you know any, oh my goodness, any bee names, especially for girls. I've got B boy names, but I want B girl names because Belle is Belle. Throw them my way. Yeah, look at those sweet angels. Good mama. Good mama. Check this out. Look what my husband got for me today. All these golden barrelhead cactuses. And yesterday I got a ponytail palm for my mother-in-law. So we're continuing with the houseplants and the cacti, and y'all know I love it. And I'm gonna walk over here and show you guys this. Look at these little succulents. I've kept you updated. I get them to pull in through the camera. See the little succulent, and it's making roots. So if you see hot pink, that's succulents. Look at that. Look at the little baby succulents. I have babied these things, and I have watered them daily. Everybody says don't do that. I have, and mine have come on strong. The only ones that didn't make it were like leaves that I pinched in half. They're not doing well, but the long leaves, yeah, they're doing great. And they come off these huge succulents here. This is some lettuce I had started. It's leggy, but oh well. It's not been the lettuce year here. The roots are hooking on down in the soil. That's very good. Oh, look at that, guys. Sweet Bethia. Say I'm sleeping, mama. I'm giving everybody a critter update today. I know, I got a little thing on my eye. Say I was running through the briars last night, or either scuffling with an old tomcat. Bloomer was here this morning. Bloomer flew the coop. I'm not sure where Bloomer is, so Bethia's been up in the chair with me, and he's wanting to nap, yeah, and he's wanting to read, and he's wanting to go to sleep. He's wanting somebody to hold him. He is just precious, my sweet Bethy, yeah. He's a pretty cat. Yeah. Last but not least, prickly pear cactus. I showed you guys this the other day. It has a bloom coming on it up here. Can you believe that? So when it blooms, I'll show you guys. This video has just been a hodgepodge and a catch up. So I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe in these storms. We'll see you guys next time on Harmon Homestead.